What's up everyone, Manny from Motomillion here. I just want to show you guys this very special S1000RR that we finished. As you see, it's a 2020 or 2019 if you're in Europe. So let me take you through the bike and show you some of the really cool pieces we have on there. Right over here in the front, you see the carbon fiber fender from Illenberger. The difference between the street and the race one, this is the street one, is this little hole here. That's how you could tell if it's a street or a race one. Right down here we have the Gillies tooling fork sliders, the brake caliper cooling ducts from Moto Coach, and the party piece in the front here is the GP4 MS calipers. These just came out, basically as close as you could get to a MotoGP caliper, and we got them on the bike. If you look in here, one of the first things you should do on your bike are these radiator and oil cooler guards. I can't stress it enough how much you need those on a bike to keep all these fins clean and make sure that you don't puncture your radiator. Continuing on with the brakes, we have here the RCS 17 master cylinder. With the GP4 MS calipers, you have to run a 17mm master cylinder. This is what we call ourselves the ultimate RCS 17 Corsa Corta. It has the stall bus quick bleeder. These things are a lifesaver. The Rizoma front reservoir with the Tygon clear tubing, the Pro-Tie pivot bolt that's in gold, and obviously the brake lever guard, that's the carbon one that's exclusive to us. And in the background you see this badge holder piece from Illenberger Carbon, and the tank side panels, the frame covers, the shark fin. A lot of people are getting these because they're breaking the plastic piece, and this is perfect because it's a lot stronger than that plastic pieces that's on there. Again, for protection, we have this Rng Frame Sliders. These are the ones that offer the best protection because they stick out so much and they kind of look cool with that aerodynamic shape. GB Racing case covers, again, to protect the bike. The Real Trick Gillies tooling oil filler cap. And continue on with the Gillies theme, we have their rear sets on this bike. You might have seen these before. We really like them. It really complements the bike. And the vocal cords of the bike, as you see, it has an SD Project GP7ER slip-on that's mated to an Akropovich titanium header and mid pipe. Again, as you see, loads of carbon. The carbon frame covers by Illenberger Carbon, the rear hugger on it, Gillies tooling rear axle slider, along with the Alpha Racing spools. We were going to do a lightweight rear rotor on this bike. We're still waiting for the wheels because we're actually getting away with the carbon wheels on these bikes. We're going to be putting the OZ Cativa forged aluminum wheels on this. There's been a lot of problems with these OEM carbon wheels from BMW. It's a shame, but for the sake of safety and just for half a pound heavier, we're going to be putting the Cativa wheels on there. And looking at the tail of this bike, again, so much carbon, but it looks so good. This is the one-piece monoposta tail. Monoposta in Italian meaning a single seater. We can't access under here, so this is just one piece. And right under here we have the undertail piece, and we can't thank NRC enough, New Rate Cycles. They sent us one of their prototype tail tidy kits so that we could have this on this bike. It has the brake light and the turn signals integrated into it. This is the nicest piece that you're going to get for this bike in terms of the tail tidy kit. And quickly, let me tell you what the difference between the race rear hugger and the street rear hugger is from Illenberger on these bikes. As you see, this is the race hugger. The chain guard is fairly short, and that's the difference basically. So the street one has a chain guard that's longer, the race one has a shorter piece. Talking about the chain, it has the 520 conversion kit. This is the Alpha Racing conversion kit with the EK3D black and gold chain. As you know, it's our favorite chain. It's what we use on all the bikes. And coming through, again, you see the Gillies tooling rear sets, the GB Racing case covers, the Rng sliders on it. And making our way up, we got some great parts from TWM. We have the TWM clutch lever. This thing matches perfectly with the Brembo. the carbon fiber gas cap, the Gillies tooling steering stem nut. Obviously it's got to have the keychain on it. And right down here we have the Olin steering damper. The stock one is a ZF unit that's not adjustable. This is a very big upgrade over the stock one, and we're happy to have these available as well. And making our way to the front, we have the Gillies tooling mirror block off plates on this bike. And I think the party piece that made the biggest change in the looks of the bike is this carbon fiber intake air duct. As you know, the stock piece has these little slats here. I don't think it looks that good. This carbon piece really makes it look great. And also it has the instrument cover right here under the MRA windscreen. It's the carbon piece. It looks really cool as well, especially if you have a clear screen. You can still see it through with the smoke gray screen, but the clear screen and the sunshine brings everything out. So guys, this was a quick walk around of this bike. We are really proud that we got the chance to work on this bike. A couple of things missing, like the belly panel. It's not available yet as of this video, but you know, those are some of the next stuff. You might see this bike again once it comes to an update with the newest parts. But if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, please comment down below. And again, as we said before, if you have a project that you want us to work on, if you want a complete build from ground up, if you have questions, don't forget to give me a call. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Until next time, guys, have a good one.